G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jono. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit like and subscribe if you feel inclined. Also head over to my website for some Kemper Profiles. That's jonoeastguitar.com.au. Helps me keep this show going. Alrighty, I've been mucking around with the compressor in the Kemper, mainly on the player at the moment. It's the same compressor that's in your big boy Kempers anyway. However, I'm just using the player for this video. I really love the way that it adds to the whole feeling of the Kemper, and it's really important in a lot of different tones. So I'm just going to take you through a little bit of how I got the tones on the track and what might actually be helpful for you with your Kemper and the compression settings. Okay, so here is the profile we're going to demonstrate with today, the 2011 More Gain AC20. It's a really nice profile. Going to go down to FX slot 1, take the tremolo off and put the soft compressor on. All right, it sounds like this. Here it is without it. And with. One thing to note, there are two settings here, compressor, soft and hard. I really don't think the hard one is really usable unless you're after a really clean, snappy tone. That's a very specific thing, and I think it probably just narrows the kind of field a bit too much. Again, in the studio, it's great for kind of like mixing and mastering and really narrowing out, like chiseling out a specific point in the mix. That's where that would be useful, but I find for the player, as in the guitar player and the Kemper player and all other Kempers, but as a guitar player, the soft compression is the way to go. So here are the controls here. Everything is basically where you want it, but I love this intensity knob. This is essentially what would be makeup gain in your studio compressor on your DAW. So let's have a play around with that. Not only does it give a little bit more gain, but it will bring the noise floor up. That's just a part of compression. It's going to bring your noise floor up. But with the Kemper, and the fact that it's kind of a studio plug-in style of the way it's kind of working here, you can use that noise gate that's on the input, which is very good. So let's listen to this at a really kind of overdriven setting. So intensity up to 8. I'll take it out. And back on. That is such a cool sound. The way that the intensity knob is adding gain through compression, not necessarily clipping, but doing it a little bit differently than a traditional overdrive pedal, sounds absolutely awesome. For a bit of an A/B, I'm going to take this compressor off and put the Love pedal Eternity on as an overdrive pedal. So here is a clean tone, no compression, with the overdrive. A couple of things have happened. We've now got a more kind of nasally, mid-range, as this pedal should be, hump, but being overdrive, there's a lot of compression in that already, so the noise floor has been lifted just like the compressor. So there's definitely a way to make the two work together. If we take this intensity back down to 3, I'm just going to go without the pedal for the moment. I've got my sound a little bit more focused now. a little bit more snappy under the fingers and the pick attack. That's what I might do actually. We're going to lower that attack. Taking it down is going to make it really, really quick to activate. Okay, and now let's see what we get with the pedal as well. So there's a sound that can really work together. You've got now the mid-range focus from the pedal and that kind of like chewiness, saturation. And then you've also got the compressor kind of making it feel a little bit tighter under the fingers and focusing it as an overall sound, not just in the frequency. A couple of other little points. The squash, well, okay, in this scenario, using this AC20, which can clean up if you want it to, rolling the volume back, but it has more gain. So it's got a wide range in it. The squash parameter here is not really going to be useful in terms of keeping that wide range of options open. That's the way I look at it, because really I am that kind of player that's looking for as much in one profile as possible. So I don't really want to kind of narrow the field too much. However, as I stated before, you can definitely do that with compression. So maybe for you, with your Kemper or your modeler, compression is just something you set and leave to the side. I know I did for a very long time. But you can really kind of fine tune at a studio quality level the type and the way that the compression works in your guitar. I love using it for how it changes the feeling under the fingers. I'd rather get overdrive, even though it did sound great with that intensity up, I'd rather get overdrive from a pedal, and I'd rather have that kind of snappiness and that pick attack kind of coming up to the surface with compression. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. I hope you found it informative. If you use compression in this way, please leave a comment. If you don't, leave a comment as well. Again, head to my website, johnowishguitar.com.au for some Kemper profiles, and hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.